More breaking news tonight. Columbus police are on the scene of a deadly shooting.
Something awesome came in the mail today, and it's the brand new Litter Robot 4. This is the biggest lifesaver because I have multiple.
Tonight, another teenage life taken too soon in Columbus. This is a picture of 15-year-old Unique Prater. She was found shot to death on New Year's Eve. Good evening. Thanks for staying up late with us. I'm Bennett Haverly. 10 TV's Ashley Bornanson spoke with some of the friends of Unique Prater who say this violence needs to stop.
I couldn't wrap my mind around it at first because she is a kid.
Just a kid who is now part of a growing statistic. Another teenager shot and killed in Columbus.
Just this situation makes me sick.
Except Sheena Bryce and her children say Unique Prater isn't just another number.
She's funny, sweet, beautiful, intelligent. She actually cared about people's feelings. Like, you could go to her and talk to her about anything.
Bryce says Prater was a bright young teen with her whole life ahead of her, with friends who were as close as siblings.
I loved her. Like, that was like my sister.
According to Columbus police, officers were called to the 1200 block of Atchison Street around 3:40 p.m. on Saturday on the report of the deceased woman. When officers arrived, they found Prater suffering from a gunshot wound alone on the ground. She was then pronounced dead at the scene.
It hurts me to know that somebody has such utter disregard for a child in her life and left her out here to be found by somebody else is horrible.
Bryce says though they will never be able to fully heal, the family deserves answers and someone to come forward. What happened to Unique and why was she left alone to die?
The violence needs to stop. It's continuing. It's getting worse and worse.
Now at 11:30, one person had to undergo surgery tonight after being shot in Whitehall. It happened just before 3:30 this afternoon in the area of East Main Street and Hamilton Road. Whitehall police say officers found a man suffering from at least one gunshot wound there. If you have information about this case, you are urged to call Whitehall Police.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Brittany Bailey. We begin this morning with breaking news. Several people were shot inside a Northeast Columbus club just hours into the new year. This is technically in Midland Township. Many people are in the hospital this morning. Now, this happened at Buck's Platinum Club, an adult entertainment club just 2 minutes away from the airport. We do want to give you a live look at the scene this morning and let you know what we know so far. The 911 call came in at 2:30 this morning. We know there are multiple victims. We are working, though, to still get an exact number of victims. We are looking into this developing situation. We will bring you updates live here on air, online.
Following more breaking news tonight, Columbus police are on the scene of a deadly shooting at a gas station. This happened at the Shell gas station on Cleveland Avenue near Morse Road. Police tell us a man was found dead at the scene from a gunshot wound. No suspect information is known.
All right, Shalom. Want to give all glory and praise to Yahweh, Bashim Al-Shai, Bashim Al-Kadash. Just quick video. Man, Columbus, aka Columbus, man, has been, going down. All right. This woman, or this young lady, teenage lady, got shot New Year's Eve, so that was Saturday. Yesterday, a man got shot in Whitehall. Don't know if he's dead or not. And also yesterday, which will be January 1st, multiple, alright, as they said, several victims injured in shooting at Columbus area nightclub. And then today, 4 minutes ago, somebody just died at a Columbus gas station. Okay, so I want to say close to 10 people in the span of 10 days have suffered from gun violence, either dead or injured. Okay. But and we only 2 days into the year, so I mean that just goes to show you now how this year is about to be filled with violence, okay? And just like the elder apostle Tahar coined it, the hopeful year, all prophecies come to pass, okay? And it's all Lord willing. We don't know, of course, but that's what we hoping for. But hey, before these things, these major prophecies come to pass, well, the major prophecy come to pass, everything has to, fall in this order, okay? Everything has to fall in this order. So, up until then, man, it's going to be a lot of chaos, going out, in our daily lives. All right, that's why prayer is a must in these times. Okay, prayer is a must, man. Make sure you're praying daily, few times a day, man. Okay, scriptures say pray without ceasing. I believe in Thessalonians. All right, pray without ceasing. All right, but yeah, there's a few clips, man. So I want to say close to 10 people have suffered from gun violence, whether dead or alive, here in Columbus in the span of 2 days, man. All right, in the span of 2 days. Okay, so like I said, man, we, here in Columbus, man, we seeing, what this is going to be looking like, man. All right, and hey, it's all written. It's all according to the scriptures. Let's go to Matthew 24 and 12. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." And what's iniquity? Iniquity is basically sin upon sin. All right, that's all you get here, man. Sin only. What did it say? Sin only leads to death, man. Okay, sin only leads to death. All right, simple and plain, man. And if you got sin upon sin, all it reaches death, man. All it reaches judgment, because the Lord has a way of life, okay, that He wants to be, on this earth, okay, and people going contrary to the way Yahweh Shema Shai set things up. It's only going to lead to sin, all right, which is sin is transgression of the law, and iniquity is sin upon sin. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold," man. All this gun violence, all this, and it primarily be Jake, man. It only be Jake, bro. That just, goes to show you who those curses fit. Alright, what's that? Deuteronomy 28, I want to say around 54 or 48, like 54 around that area. Evil eye toward your brother. Only Jake, man. Ain't no telling why that club shooting happened. Could have been over some, a nigga got his shoe stepped on, whatever the fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just bad out here, man. Like I said, man, prayer is a must. But the Lord He's reaping judgment out here. This is where we at? Zephaniah 3 and 5. It says the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth He bring His judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Okay, so the Lord brings His judgment to light. All right, every day. And He's going to bring it more frequently, man, as the times, continue to go on. Alright, as prophecy, continues to go on. As, we get closer and closer to the kingdom, things are only going to get worse. Okay? These things got to happen, man. But, hey, it is what it is. It's all written. And, we understand why things the way are, or things the way they are. Okay? This is 2 Ezra 15 at the top. "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true," which that's what we're doing. Okay? We're out there speaking the words of prophecy. We're out there on the highways, in the byways, out there doing the videos. We're telling our people to repent, for the kingdom is at hand. Alright? And cause them to be written in paper, which is these scriptures. Alright? For they are faithful and true. All the things that are written, everything that the Lord said is going to happen will happen. Okay? Simple and plain. Verse 3, "Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword." And like I said, man, it's just been mad. Something about this gun violence, man. It's just serious, man. Okay? Okay, the sword, plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. All these things, man, okay, are plagues that the Lord is bringing upon the world. Pestilences, the sword, Okay, all types of killing instruments, so on and so forth. Alright, it's all written. Famine, death, and destruction. Famine is still brewing up. Let's not forget about that. And you know, all these big officials and big names who may be in the stocks and all types of stuff, you know, bankers telling us that 2023 gonna be a hard year. Alright, so I mean we'll see how things play out, man. Lord willing it is. So we could go. Death and destruction, man. All types of destruction. Verse 6, where wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Okay? Wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Yeah, so we understand what happens, okay, when wickedness is pushed, when iniquity is all throughout the earth. You get what you get in Genesis. I mean, not Genesis. Yeah, Genesis. With Noah, Genesis 6 and 5, and Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. Okay? So it repented the Lord that he even made man. Alright? Which, in this day and age, okay, destruction is going to be via fire. Alright? And not by water. Okay? The Lord, you know, he made a vow to Noah, saying that he would never or covenant with Noah that he wouldn't destroy the earth by water anymore. So this time around it's going to be by fire. Alright, but like I said, just setting it up. Okay, when iniquity, okay, when wickedness pollutes the earth, the Lord destroys wickedness. Okay, off of it. Okay, who pushes wickedness? Okay, the human race. Okay, beginning with Esau, but hey, what the scripture saying, that Jeremiah 5, okay, the wickedness of Israel surpassed the deeds of the wicked. Okay, and the natural wicked are the Edomites, according to Malachi 1st chapter. Okay, so the Lord, Zechariah 13:8 clearly states, all right, that the Lord is going to do the 2/3 of our people, because they're completely wicked. Alright? So the Lord about to do a lot of killing. Okay, he's gonna continue to. Isaiah 66:14. And when you see this, your heart shall rejoice and your bones shall flourish like an herb. And the hand of the Lord shall be known toward his servants, and his indignation toward his enemies. His indignation, that's that righteous judgment. Verse 15, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So ultimately, the Lord is sending these spirits out here to, you know, to stir up the minds of the people, okay? And a lot of death, okay, is being brought forth in the earth, alright? So the Lord, you know, he's taking people out. That's why we got to keep our head on the swivel, man. Make sure we're doing what we got to do. Like I said, praying, staying out the way. Okay, staying out the way, man. Like I always push, you know, for the younger bros. You know, I'm a younger brother in this thing myself. I always just push, man. Live a simple life. Try your best to live a simple life, man. I know, you know, we're young, you're eager, you want to do stuff, you want to go out. But, man, you know, sometimes, you know, that just ain't the move, okay? It just ain't the move, man. Like I said, a lot of these clubs is getting shot up. A lot of women to get you into shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to be completely exiled from the world. You want to be completely, you know what I'm saying, out the way. Like I said, live a simple life, man, because shit can happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? You'll put yourself in a situation where you getting shot at and shit. Not because you doing anything wrong, but because, you know what I'm saying, you just in the way. Let the 2/3 be with the 2/3. Let them do what they do, man. You stay out the way. Stay home, okay? You know what I'm saying? Or go to areas where, you know, it ain't all that drama and all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the brothers like to do the White Castle thing, you know what I'm saying? That's a better option than to go into your local joints and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But even still, you still want to be circumspect, man. Don't get caught up, man, in your liberty, in your Howard Shai. You know, we got liberty and stuff we can do. You know, can have fun and all that, you know, for balance sake, man, because, you know, we're in captivity. But you want to be careful, man. Don't abuse your liberty, man, okay? Because your ass can still get caught out there in some bullshit, man, okay? Trying to deal with a whole bunch of females after, hey, you know, Jake deal. All right, I ain't saying, you know, don't be dealing, because, you know, Jake got to take care of his loins. All right? But, you know what I mean, like I said, man, you just got to be on point with stuff, man. You could get caught up so easily in this day and age, man. You just want to be completely out the way. Stay out the fucking way, man. You know, we're going to live up and have fun in the kingdom. All right, the way shit looking, the way, you know what I'm saying, things is happening in the world, in the earth, okay, it's clear and obvious that, man, we almost home. We about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's just time to be on point, okay? Be circumspect. You grab that. Exodus 23:13. In all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. Hold on, it's another one I wanted. I spelled that wrong. No, I'm having it at this thing. Let me grab this one. Where we at? This is the 1 Thessalonians 5:8. It says, but let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet, the hope of salvation. Now, that doesn't mean you can't, you know, drink or, you know what I'm saying, none of that, but it's talking about your mind, okay? Where your heart at, you know what I'm saying? It says be sober, okay? It's another one I want. Let me find it. Yeah, here we go. I always spell that wrong. Vigilant. Lock. It's a good one. 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober. It says be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Alright, so like I said, you just gotta be careful, man. Like I said, live a simple life. Now ain't the time to be playing around, fucking around. Okay, time to purge out all the little bullshit that you got going on in your life, including for myself as well. Okay? It's, you know, things is getting serious, man. Things been serious, man, but things are only gonna get worse, man. The Lord is really judging out here, man. He's showing himself, man. Whether people know it or not, we know it. Okay? So just like it says in what's that, 2 Peter 3 and I want to say like 11 or 12. I think I could grab it. Be sober. It says to be sober, to be calm and collected in spirit, to be temperate, dispassionate, circumspect. Okay, circumspect. You go into circumspect. Circum or sir means round. Okay, inspect means to look. So look around. Okay, watch out, man. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to get caught off guard. Let's go into that vigilant, to watch, okay? Give strict attention, to be cautious, okay? And that's how we need to be in the spirit of urgency. Paying attention, watching, okay? Like I said, we don't want to get caught up out there, man. The Lord is, you know what I'm saying? We want to be away from the judgment, not in the way of it, alright? Just because we in this truth, man, don't mean the Lord gonna come to get your ass. Okay? When he say all things are lawful, but all things are not expedient. Okay? 2 Peter 3, and where we at? Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversations and godliness? Yeah. So we know what's going on. We know what's coming. We know who's doing all this death, these killings. The Lord's putting his spirits in all these people to, you know what I'm saying, to push out his judgment. Alright? Grab that real quick in Ecclesiasticus. Come on, man. Sirach 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sword strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance, man. Chief of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword for punishing the wicked to destruction. So like I said, man, which one of the major swords nowadays is the gun. Sword is just, symbolic, okay? Either a literal sword, but it's many types of swords. It's swords, guns, it's, you know what I'm saying? Anything can be used as a sword, man. Okay? But what's the main one nowadays? What's the one that everybody glorified? The gun, okay? The Lord is, using that instrument that everybody glorified to, bring judgment, So yeah, just a quick one, man. Like I said, man, over 10 people, man, at least. That's one. It says several in this video, so that can range from more than 3. So that can range from either 4 to 10 people. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Just being generous. So at least 4 people there. Another one here. There was another one, I think. One here. Alright. So yeah, close to 10 people or 10 or more people, you know what I'm saying, have been caught up, man, by the sword, have been caught up in Yahweh Shem's judgment. And let's grab this one real quick for that woman, because, a lot of people, they get sensitive when, we talk about, the death of women or children. Matter of fact, let's grab this too while we at it, just so I can, further prove that the Lord is in control of all these judgments. The Lord is in control of all these spirits. The Lord is in control of all these death that's being brought forth in the earth. Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. So the Lord is just boasting in His power, boasting in Himself. There's no God with me. I am. You know what I'm saying? He's letting it be known. All these things run through me. Everything that you see, everything that you think, man. The omnipotent, meaning sway over all things. I always go into that. Omnipotent means sway over all things. Death, life, up, down, right, left, balance, man. That's what makes him a perfect God, man, because he's the author of all sides, good and evil. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab that. And there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So ain't no escaping Yahweh Shema Shai, man. We all bound to Yahweh Shema Shai. Simple and plain. Isaiah 45, I'm going to just get to the point now. I'm sorry, at 5. I am the Lord, okay? I am Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, okay? I, Yahweh, do all these things, man. All right? The Lord is about to do a number in this page, man. Matter of fact, let me grab this. I'll bring this down in a minute. Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Yeah, so like I said, you see a little 15-year-old girl, died, and ain't no coincidences, it's all controlled by Yahweh Shema Shai. The Lord will come get you at any age, male or female. The Lord is not a respected person. Like you said, whoever perished being innocent, no one's innocent. Little do people know we all done live past life. We all, got a debt to pay through Yahweh Shema Shai. And, a lot of people gonna pay their debt by, painful deaths. Okay, and we just praying and hoping that we paying our debt now present our bodies as a living sacrifice, enduring our hell in the spirit, okay, while we here now. And Lord willing, we don't have to pay for that debt later. Because a lot of people going to, pay that debt through death, through that nuclear fire, okay, through starvation, through famine, through pestilence, all those things, man. So like I said, man, it's, cry now, laugh later. All right, 'cause a lot of people laughing now, they gonna be crying later. All right, so this walk is a hard walk, but it's very, very well worth it, man. When you see the way people living and you see the way things are going, I'm all right with suffering now. I'm all right with being a nobody. I'm all right with going through my pain, my trials and tribulations, my infirmities, all the things that happens in my life personally. I'm all right with that. Okay, because like I said, man, it's better to go through it now than to go through it later. Because the majority of the people on the earth, they're going to go through it later. All right, and we already know what happens later. Fire, famine, starvation, the sword, okay? Horrific judgments, man, So I'm going to call it that. Call Haloyam La Ya Abashim Al Shah Abashim Akakudash.